Coach, congratulations on the victory. Could you begin by giving us your thoughts of the game? We'll open it up for questions from the media. An opening statement, please.
I thought we beat a really good team, Solon Springs. Congratulations to them on an unbelievable season. You know, I know those kids on that team had a really difficult loss in the sectional final last year, and they got their community here. So I first want to congratulate them. I thought we did just enough today. Caught a few breaks along the way with the ball bouncing our way. Cybecker was unbelievable in the first half, scored 17 points. So much focus goes on Emmett and Blake and Charlie. For him to do that gave us the chance in the second half. And then in the second half, I thought Charlie, Emmett, Mac hit a big one. We made shots. You know, I think we made 17 out of 19 free throws, which in a game like that is the difference. Very happy for our players, happier for our school. The excitement this last week has been tremendous, and for our school to get to experience championship Saturday, I'm very, very grateful.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start in the back.
Si, I'll direct this question at you. 17 points in the first half. Solon Springs just said they weren't expecting that kind of output from you. Were you expecting that kind of output in the first half, and what were you feeling?
I really don't know what I was thinking. I made my first few, and I started feeling good, so I just kept shooting, and they kept going in.
Coach, congratulations on a fantastic game here today. Congratulations on your fourth state appearance. 2 minutes, 5 seconds is all it took your guys in the second half to overcome the 4-point halftime deficit, and then that surge continued. You outscored it by 17 in the second half. What was the difference?
I think we can shoot it. You know, I thought their game plan was really, really focused on Blake to some extent. They defended him well. But when we have Emmett and Blake and Charlie who can all shoot at a high percentage, I think it's just tough to take all of them away. And then Cy is more than capable. We talk a lot on our team about, you know, sometimes really good players cover up really good players. And I think Cy's an example of that, where he's a really good shooter. I wasn't surprised they went in. He's a gamer, you know, pitcher in baseball. He's going to play college soccer. We have a lot of three-sport athletes on this team that just love to compete, whatever it is. And I think that was the difference. We made some shots and made some free throws at the end to hang on.
Emmett, the shooting obviously was a big factor in your win, but I've looked at the rebounding totals, and they had the size advantage coming in. You guys actually out-rebounded them by 4, and you look at the team with 7. What was the philosophy going into the game in terms of the glass?
I think we really focused on Isaiah Castern because he's such a big presence down there, and he's really athletic. So Cy and Lucas did a great job on him. I think a lot of my 7 rebounds is Cy and Lucas getting a body and me just going and cleaning up the boards and finding the ball.
Coach, a little bit more about your guys' defensive game plan tonight. Obviously, I'm sure Castner was a big focus of your guys tonight. You played that sectional semi against Royal, another big team. Talk about the game plan tonight, and did that playing against another team with size throughout the season that kind of help you prepare for a team like this?
I think it did. You know, Royal had a real size advantage also. But we were really worried about Castner, and I think that's justified. He's a 30-point-a-game guy. We were careful not to show our team some of the clips of him, you know, because you know, he's throwing down two-handed dunks with 2 defenders on him. We're like, okay, cut that one out. We don't want to show him that. But we really focused on not letting him get baseline. When he goes baseline, it's over. So Cy was on one side and Lucas was on the other. To their team's credit, to their coach's credit, some other kids really hurt us. Taggart, number 2. We knew he was good, but I thought he hit some big shots. We lost him a few times, but he hit some tough ones. And then 3 and 13, we knew they could play as well. But both of them, right from the start, kind of made us pay a few times for putting so much attention on Castern.
This is for Cy. You know, talk a little bit about your game from beyond the perimeter. You tied a game record for most threes in a game, and then for the other guys, your team, you know, broke a game record with 13. So Cy, you talk about your game, and then the other two, you guys talk about the team overall from beyond the perimeter.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't know where that really came from. Like Coach said, I'm a good shooter, apparently. But it wouldn't have worked without everybody else on the team, like talking to me, helping, encouraging, and then passing the ball and setting screens, all that. And then, I mean, we're known as a shooting team, so I guess shooters got to shoot.
I would echo that. We are what we are. You know, we told them before the game, we're not going to become somebody else once we get down here. We have to shoot threes and we have to space the floor. In the first half, I thought we dribbled too much. relied too heavily on ball screens, and the ball didn't move side to side. And I think Emmett especially struggled a little bit in the first half with that, and in the second half he was really good at getting to 2 feet and just having the ball move. When the ball moves on this team, we usually get a pretty good look. And part of that's bad coaching. I told him that I thought we could get him in ball screens and be effective, but I thought we did too much of that in the first half, and the second half was better.
What about you, Emmett?
I mean, when you got three guys that shoot it above 40-some%, it's really easy to space the floor like that, and then anybody can get hot at any time. So Cy nobody really talked about him as a shooter all year, but tonight he got a hot hand and we kept finding him.
I mean, you had 4 tonight, so I mean, you must have been feeling it too, right?
In the second half, I just found myself open a little bit. Blake was getting a lot of attention. Charlie, after he hit a couple, was getting a lot of attention. And obviously Cy had 17 in the first half, so then he was getting a lot of attention, so I just found myself open.
Coach, congratulations, 400th career win for you here at the Kohl Center. That was probably your plan all along, right?
We'll take it. All that means is I got to coach at Columbus for almost 2 decades. That's a team thing. That's a program thing. And I'm very, very grateful that Columbus Catholic High School allows me to coach there, because the players I've had over the years, and not necessarily as players but as people, that goes to them. But that's just me being a product of my environment.
I'll direct this one at both Cy and Emmett. A lot of teams, when they come to state, you can tell they're a little hesitant to shoot the ball. They're a little hesitant to play. You guys seem very comfortable, especially down the stretch, hitting your free throws. Just how ready were you for this stage?
You want me to go first?
I think we put a lot of time in preparation-wise. We got down here early, kind of came here yesterday to see Kohl Center, everything that we were going to be a part of. And then after that, we kind of had to lock in and focus on playing our game. And our game is when you're open, you shoot it, and we kind of just had to stick to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like Coach always says, you got to keep it between the 4 lines, and I feel like coming in, that's what I try to do. I actually normally get pretty nervous before games, but I was pretty surprised. I was pretty calm before this one. But yeah, the big environment, it was just fun to play in.
And I guess I had a chance to do something that hasn't been done for Columbus, a WIAA state championship. I know you guys played it, or this program played in 2019. This is for Cy and Emmett. What does it mean to be a part of this? I've asked you guys this question a couple times this year, but what does it mean to be a part of this group this year? Now you guys are going to have a chance to play for a state championship tomorrow.
It means the world. We've been playing together for as long as I can remember. We've always been a part of it. We've always been here when other teams made it here. And then every year we come down and watch the state tournament, and it's just been a dream to get here. And to have a chance to be a part of history like that, it's been really special.
Yeah, pretty much just the same that he said. We're like brothers in the locker room, the whole team, everybody. Like at a hotel, we're down playing pool all the time. It's just we're always together and having fun together, so it makes it easy.
What role did the free throw shooting play? I mean, you guys took a dozen more than they did, and you made 17 of 19. How did that impact the game, keeping you guys in it in the first half, and then also being able to put it away at the end?
I thought it was huge. Blake Jacoby's been that way all year. I think our other guys do a really good job of getting him the ball when it's a bonus situation or a double bonus situation. And then when they double him, he does a really good job of finding Emmett and Charlie, Cy. But we work on it a lot in practice. 3 or 4 of them are really, really good free throw shooters, and it's definitely a difference maker in a close game like that.
Seeing no other questions, thank you for coming in. Enjoy this one for a couple minutes, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you.